puts one hand in the air and says that's easy for me, boys.
Prime. I'm a dirty crop. You, mate. I'm a shocker.
G'day there, legends. Make sure you go check out my athlete programs. You do get 20% off if you use the code WEEKLYVLOG. All of the links are down in the description of this video. Best comment can also win a program. Let's get into this video. I don't know. Who knows what I'm going to do?
I'm like retarded.
You're not good on the camera?
I'm terrible.
Well, I've had heaps of practice, so I'm good. Just did my massage. Fantastic. Had a little bit of a sore hammy, but Mel said my hammy's all good. Do you reckon?
It's fabulous.
Fabulous. What else do
So
we do?
good.
Just all my body and hip flexors as well.
Everything's good, yeah.
Everything's good.
Perfect.
So I've got no excuse. If I play shit tomorrow, no excuses.
You're just bad.
It's just me being bad. I've got no. That's fair. There's nothing else to it. Nah, good massage. Love doing that on a Friday. It's absolutely elite. I'm gonna do some more work, and then we're off to the chiro. Plenty of work, just making sure. I don't know what's going on with my hair. Massage done. We got a little bit more merch that has to go out. We had a few orders that I don't know what happened with them, so we're gonna have to resend a couple. But that's all right. We always save a few extras just in case that happens. Gets lost in the mail or something like that. So now, yeah, off to the chiro. Might get a coffee or something as well. Haven't actually eaten anything yet today, which is bad. I should be eating something. But I've had plenty of water. My throat's a little bit sore, which is a little bit weird, but that's all right. Plenty of water, and chiro, and then haircut, then off to Brizzy. Let's go. Camera, how are you today, darling?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. I've got a bit of a sore hammy, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. See how we go. This is what we do on a Friday. Chiro done. Now we're gonna go off, grab a toasty, grab some dumplings, carb load ourselves up. Plenty of carbs before we play tomorrow. Have a big lunch, big breakfast, big dinner. Might get a coffee or something as well.
You,
Hey,
hello.
how are you? Good, thanks. Oh.
Got a bit of a selection.
Is it recording?
Yep.
Ham and cheese croissant. Ham and cheese croissant. Super high carbs. Absolutely elite. Yeah, these are actually the best ham and cheese croissants I've had. I'm not actually sponsored by these guys as well, so you know I'm telling the truth. I tell the truth anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we will probably be able to pick up the Evoke.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to.
Fingers crossed.
Dumplings deleted. A little coffee. First coffee in how long?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. How long?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Didn't get 8 hours sleep last night, so I'm gonna have a little cough. LFG. What do you reckon?
She's going, where am I done?
Oh, my hair is disgusting at the moment, so I'm gonna go look for a chop. Hopefully it makes me play good as well. Doubt it, but. Alright, big reveal. Here we go. This is the finals chop. It's a little bit short on top, but it's great. I absolutely love it. Just needed to be like a little bit more professionally done. So it looks way better now. Gonna look so much better in the vlog hopefully as well. Hopefully get the W. Captain's Sip Sops is where I got my hair cut. It's absolutely elite. I always go there when I need a good little tidy up for a trim or a barber in Noosa. So if you're ever in Noosa and you need someone to look after you, definitely Sip Sops is the way to go. It's a beautiful place. It's actually a surfboard shop and everything as well, so it's absolutely ticket. Yeah, we're pretty much done our things we need to do today, so now we're going to go home, pack up, get ready and go off to Brizzy for the night, have some nice dinner, catch up with some friends and just let the night go. Let's go. Oof. Come on son, chill out a little bit. And the body feels so much better as well. Hammy was really sore this morning, but I feel so much better now, which is really, really good because I was a bit nervous probably the last couple of days, especially at training last night. I wasn't moving that well, so it's good to have the hammy back feeling good. And vibes are good, body feels good, nice and full with food, so God, I'm excited about tomorrow. All right, we're on our way to Brizzy. It's obviously a pretty long drive. It's a good 2-hour drive, so we've just linked up with a few different bits and pieces for the drive. Now I've got some Smith's original chips over here, as you can see, which are, look, they're not the most healthy bloody thing in the entire world, but they do the job, mate. They're a nice little snack. Love original chips. look, like I said, not the most healthy thing. Wouldn't recommend eating them all the time. It's super high in carbs, so definitely a good thing to have for maybe for a game, because it could definitely help you. I got some Sour Patch Kids as well. They're like my favourite freaking lolly at the moment. So I'll have them tonight after dinner probably. And obviously a big bottle of water. Bro, you know how much I love my water. If you know me, water is so imperative to your muscles. You need to have water. Keeps you good, keeps you going, and keeps your muscles nice and healthy and hydrated. That's what I like to have. I've just arrived in Brisbane. And I picked up a hitchhiker, someone that wanted a lift on the way. I can't get rid of it.
I'm not getting that.
You don't want this?
It's hot. You don't like hot?
Okay. I thought you might want it. No. Okay. Do we need some dips? Yeah. Nah, fam. Come back. What are they? I don't want those.
Try something new.
No, gross. Throw them in the bin. I don't know. Something cheesy.
They're all quite cheesy. Any one of these.
Alright.
Do you not like?
We're putting those stupid jats back. Those green jats.
I'm thinking something with flavour. We can't just have jazz.
We'll pick a different one because I'm getting jats. I'm gonna get normal jats. You pick something else. I know jats are the best. So here, pick one of like these or something. Pick one of these. I'm getting jats. Do you not want one of these?
What's the difference between these and these?
I don't know, silverware and jazz. I'm pretty sure they're the exact same. It's a tough choice. We've missed the sunset, by the way, because of your slow brain.
God, why is it so hard?
This is my afternoon tea. We got jats, we got salami, we got hummus, the one that Chloe didn't drop onto the ground and spill everywhere. Some other sort of stuff. 6 o'clock. We got some jats, obviously, and that's done. And a beautiful sunset and a new haircut, and all by myself, unfortunately. Just me and my videographer. Luckily, she's good looking.
I see a bin chicken.
Guys, remember, always pick up your rubbish. Even if your other half fucking doesn't do shit and just leaves it here.
I'll carry
And
it.
I'm here,
Come on.
I'm here working like a dog.
We'll see about that.
Chloe thinks that she can piggyback me.
No, we were meant to just show it happening.
No, well, I was just gonna tell them what's happening.
Go. Oh my god.
Bro. Walking back to where? Your place?
Home. To home.
Well, it's not my home. But everything, whatever's yours is mine, I guess.
Exactly.
Even your bank account. Too bad there's nothing
Does
in
that
it.
mean you're best? That is a big fat
Then we're gonna go get some more than mine, you think? Is this a bit like the sprinting thing? Make sure you wink at the camera.
I'm not winking this time.
Oh, is it? So we're gonna go back to yours, and then we're gonna go get some Eat Street. Bro, this place is off chops. What the hell? Oh yeah.
Ready?
Dinner, margarita pizza, arancini balls, and of course my trusty spaghetti bolognese. Even when I'm away from home, I'm still looking after that carbohydrates LFG. It's actually such a nice night. This place is crazy, it's cracking. So yeah, I'm gonna dig in, let's go. You clean the camera.
What do you have here?
I got the kids size. calorie deficit. Ice cream waffle. This is my other half. Calorie surplus below. That is Friday done. Another fantastic day. Had lots of good food, lots of stuff on, obviously, new haircut. It's a bit short on the top, but it looks okay. So yeah, very happy, great day overall. Tomorrow obviously game day, Saturday, first final, maybe last final, but hopefully not. Hopefully get the chocolate and get the job done. Got my own room here, Chloe will be sleeping in the other bed. That is all, good night. Good morning, take 28 of the morning vlog. The last 27 times Chloe has dealt with an earthquake on Earth and she's had shakes on. It's a beautiful morning. It's I've got my good 8 hours sleep. As you can see, I've literally just woken up. This is what I look like when I wake up. A little bit interesting, the hair a little bit everywhere, but sometimes this is just what you gotta, don't zoom in too close. Please. It's a beautiful morning though, so very, very excited to play some footy today. Blue skies, beautiful day. A little bit chilly, but we're gonna go for a little bit of a walk, are we? You gonna be able to do that? Or are you just gonna walk to breakfast? Or are we gonna go for a walk? Yeah, slept well. Apparently I was talking a bit in my sleep. Is that true? You can say things, let us talk.
I'm so close to the camera.
What was I saying? Add the girls' names. Nah, I wouldn't.
No, I'm moving the camera too much.
Yeah, anyway, good morning everyone. It's a great day to be alive. We're going to keep this vlog rolling. We're going to give you guys plenty of stuff before. Got a bit of a sore throat, but apart from that, I'm feeling great, so let's go. First thing in the morning, shave my face. Obviously, this is, obviously shaving cream. I'm going to try and put some designs through with my Manscaped and see how we go with that. Bang, nothing too crazy. Just a couple of subtle lines. They're pretty even, but like it's pretty tough to do it freehand. But yeah, I don't know. I like to change up. I've always just like been a bit weird with my hair. I always like change it up and get this stuff on my face. But yeah, gonna have a shower and then hopefully go for a walk. When I'm in the shower, I love to use my Tomorrow Skincare foam cleanser, but then when I get out, I've got my beautiful 4-step process that I like to do. First, when I get out is my toner, which is really good. It closes up your pores of your skin. It's absolutely fantastic. I used to have really bad skin when I was younger, so it's really good to have that. Then I go onto the serum after that, which is really good for the glow of your skin. It makes your skin look really healthy. And then obviously the gel moisturizer to finish all that off. You just need a little squirt of it, not too much. You don't want to overload your face with too many products, but just a little layer of protection to keep the acne away, keep your skin glowing, keep you looking beautiful, look good, feel good, play good baby, let's go. Walking outfit.
I look so extra to go.
We've taken what, 45 minutes to get ready? Main character. You're on mute. You can laugh. Where are we headed? Where actually are we walking? We're going for a walk, but I don't really know where. You have to leave me. Early morning grind, sun's coming onto my face. Very grateful for a lot of things today. Wrote up my diary this morning. Had a lot of gratitude, a lot of positive affirmations today. Obviously, I want to stay positive as much as I can. Hopefully, I know I'm going to have to deal with a lot of different stuff from the Redland supporters and then also the Redland team, runners, coaches, whatever. So, like I said, stay as positive as possible and hopefully walk away with the chockies. Walking out here, beautiful. I'm starting to get a bit hungry as well, starving. But Chloe doesn't eat as much as me, but I need to freaking eat some food. So we're gonna go off after this walk, get some beautiful breakfast, and just enjoy this day. Let's go. So breakfast today, we've come to this place I went with my family. It's absolutely delicious. We've got a bit of a Spanish, Mexican type, South American beef. We've gone with the same thing, croquettes, chili scrambled eggs, bacon, spinach as well. We've got some chippies, some like cassava chips, which are like Spanish chips, and then some beef empanadas as well. And of course some orange juice, high carbs, high fat. Got to get ready for the game day and plenty of water as well. Let's go. Wowee! Ladies and gents, we're on our way to the game. We're about 20 minutes away and it's finals time, baby. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog so far. There's been plenty going on, so yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed and got something out of it as well. Like at the end of the day, what I'm trying to do with these vlogs is to try and get you guys, I guess, to understand a good way to prepare for a final, the sleep to get in, what nutrition to get in, and also like obviously I've been hanging out with Chloe a lot as well. For me, that's just hanging out with someone that gets my mind off the game. So sometimes you get really in your head about these type of games and you're like, oh, you know, like especially grand finals, you know, you're like, oh my god, you know, I'm really into it. So yeah, just cut off there. But yeah, for me, it's something that I'm really, like, I don't want to build it up too much in my head of how important it is and how, like, obviously I know it's important, but for me, I don't want to get too deep thinking into it and overthink it, I guess, what I'm going to do when I go out there and play. So get my mind off it a little bit, and hopefully that'll help my performance. It usually does. So you can take nothing for granted, and pride always comes before a fall, so you got to stay humble with it and make sure that you still put all the work in throughout the week, and then you can get the most out of yourself during the game. So look, I'm really excited to hopefully get the you know, look, winning is just the thing at the end of the day. Like, all I want to do really is you know, for today, it's been a big week on like playing a role and that sort of stuff. So that's something that I'm really big on in finals, especially. It's one of those games where it's not about how many touches you get, how many goals you kick. It's really just if your team wins. So whatever you have to do to play your role is the most important thing. It's not about you at the end of the day. It's about the team. Especially in finals, it's so important that you just put your own aspirations and your own game aside, really, for what benefits the team. That's what you should be doing every game, but finals is a completely different kettle of fish. As well, I just want to say massive thanks to everyone that supported me throughout this whole journey. It's been absolutely amazing, and I really hope that we can keep pushing out these vlogs and hopefully keep getting the wins on the board as well. It's a really exciting time for the Noosa Tigers, and I've had a pretty stressful week altogether, but I love just chilling out on the weekends and going out, and my stress release is playing footy, even though it's pretty stressful at times, the kind of stuff that goes on. But yeah, it's going to be really exciting today. So yeah, tune in and hopefully you enjoy. Ladies and gents, our first final, the elimination final. It's a very exciting time for the Noosa Football Club. Obviously last year we didn't even win a single game, so to be in the finals this year with a lot of similar sort of players, it's really exciting. The hair's looking nice, it's looking good, the new cut, a little bit shorter on the top, definitely flowing in the wind. Hopefully I can get a kick today. Really important to be up and about during the warm-up. I think that we're all a little bit nervous, to be honest. I'm definitely a little bit nervous. I think all the boys were feeling a little bit nervous as well, because it is our first, like I said, first final that we've played in, and it's been such a successful year so far, and I think that at the start of the year we really just set the standard, I guess, to compete, and that's what we've done all year. So we're competing, good mobility here on on my stretches. But yeah, I think that we set the goal at the start of the year to compete, and I think that that's all you can really expect from a team that, you know, has gone from literally bottom of the ladder to, you know, I guess we had dreams and aspirations, or we have dreams and aspirations of winning the grand final this year. So it is a really exciting time, up and about before the game, feeling really good. Last time this team did beat us around a little bit, so it was really important to I guess to get a good start, especially in a final. Starting on the wing, I'm ready to go, feeling excited. There's a fair amount of people here around the ground, which is a really exciting thing for finals. You get a bit of a bigger crowd, and it's exciting times to go. They get the first goal of the game here, which is a little bit, and they all come to them, which is, mate, that's a great sign of a good football club, getting everyone to come to, you know, to each other, I guess, at the start. we started okay, but like I said, we were a little bit nervous. But he missed the freaking ball here. I don't know what the hell I was doing. It was a little bit swirly. The wind was definitely going against us, so it was going to the left of screen, and that's the way the Redlands are kicking in the first instance. Get an early touch here and hit a target, which is good. It's always good to get off the mark early with an early touch. But unfortunately, Redlands after that went down the other end and kicked a goal. So yeah, I'm not happy with our start, as you can tell. Yep, clearly not very happy with our start. They kicked the first 3 goals, and we have yet to put a score on the board. And then they kicked the first 4 goals, so they kicked the first 4. It's 24-0. And still, I'm not very happy with it. I'm pretty angry, especially when you're off. You can't make any impact on the game. So I was very frustrated about that. I needed to get back on. I was, extremely frustrated about being off for like probably a fair amount of time in the first quarter. I was off for like 5 or 6 minutes here, which was pretty frustrating. And then I ended up going forward. So like, ball it barely even come down forward, so which is a little bit frustrating. So I was already very angry. As you can see on the scoreboard, they've kicked the first 5 goals. It's 32-0. Get an opportunity here, but the kick just wasn't quite on target, so he missed one. A few tackles and stuff here, but it just felt like they were running around a little bit more than us, and yeah, they were very well and truly on top of us, which was a little bit of a front. They've kicked the first 6. It's 38-0, so they've, with the wind, they've just gone pretty strong with it. We get one back through Willow, thank the Lord. So after their 6 in a row, we get one back. And a poor start, it can be a very difficult thing to bring back throughout the game. So we did set it our task to get back, I guess, into the game, I guess. But like I said before, it's really, really difficult once you are behind. You're playing catch up for the rest of the time. Off again here. Bro, I didn't actually get that much game time in the first quarter, to be honest, which was really frustrating because like, you can't make much of an impact. Freeze goes bang. Good on you, Freeze. Good man. They've kicked 7, 44-12 now. So, like, we're still around it, but I'm trying not to get too frustrated with it. In my head right now, I'm very, very angry, but not trying to show it as much. Ethan Johnston this bloke is a bloody superstar in finals. He just is a superstar. Look at this for a goal. Bang, 40 metres out. Bang, loves it. We love it. Great goal from him. It's 7 goals to 3. So, like, we're still around. What is it? 44-18. Like, and then we end up kicking another one here. So we've kicked 4 goals to 7 in the first. After they got a really good start, we start to come back. And again, really important to stay up and about. Again, another kick that just didn't quite make it to me. That's all right. We're still trying to stay positive as much as we can. Again, this ball just goes over my head. Like, I don't know. The ball early on, the ball just wasn't really coming to us. It wasn't really coming to me. Like, all the kicks weren't quite going right. I probably could have checked my run up there before, but yeah. And I'm just saying, we're all right, boys. Let's keep going. Let's keep rolling through. Let's stay on top of it. And at the end of the first quarter, they're well in front of us, which is, they kicked a couple goals there at the end of the first, which kind of just got them up and about. So they pushed ahead a little bit of us, and then I was playing forward for the second quarter, so I wasn't really doing, again, like, it's really hard to get involved in the game if you're playing forward and the ball's not going forward. Like, it can be really, really difficult to get in the game, but you just got to try and get in through work rate. But yeah, the ball just, like, wasn't really covered to me. That's all right. Freeze does a really good job here against 3 blokes to fight through. Could have just given a little handball out, but had both his arms pinned, so couldn't quite. And unfortunately, it becomes a turnover. Like, just trying to make a contest if I can, but probably could have stayed down for that one. It's important to know your role, I guess, and probably with that one, probably just didn't quite find it. Get a little handball out here, but just not really anything important. And yeah, like I said, it's difficult when you're in the forward line because you're trying to find ways to get involved with the game, but you're not quite there. Sometimes the ball just goes over your head, or falls too short, or it doesn't get kicked to you, but gets kicked to someone else. So we're happy with that. We get around, whatever else is happening. His ball just fell short, and we just had no one there, which was unfortunate. And then really important to chase them out of D50 and get as close to them as you can, because if you're not, as a forward, if you're not getting on the scoreboard, your work rate still has to be really high, and your pressure still has to be really high, because that can get you straight into the game through pressure. And leading patterns, like I'm still leading, running, trying to get there, but the ball just wasn't quite being kicked to me, but that's all right. Freeze takes a good grab here, and we're actually kicking pretty straight. We're definitely taking taking our time with our set shots and making sure that we're going back and kicking them, which is really, really good. Freeze here goes back. Obviously ex Brisbane Lions player. The wind is going this way, so if you with the wind, if you're kicking with the wind, you just want to get it in long, get it to your forwards, and hopefully they will do the rest. Freeze here goes bang, kicks the goal, and we're starting to come back now. Like, there's a bit going on. Then I hadn't had much of an impact on the game as of yet, so went into the middle for a little bit, playing on this bloke Caleb Franks, who's an absolute superstar. And I knew if I just went to him, I think he averages like 35 or 36 disposals. So I knew if I just went to him, the ball, I'll be around the ball, because he would just lead me to it. So he's a fantastic footballer, and if I just went with him, then we'd I'd be on the run there a little bit. So it was good to kind of play on him there for a little bit. But if you are struggling to get into the game, it is good just to play around someone. A nice little drop step here, and then long kick. But unfortunately, it was a turnover. Like, I don't know, there's not much else you can do really there than just try and get it long, and then there's not much else that you can do about it. Mate, this bloke, Aaron Wilson, has had one of the best second halves of the freaking year I've ever seen. And you know what else he's doing? Not missing his goals. He's been absolutely elite with his set shots. So he's been killing it, and it's been absolutely fantastic to see him have a fantastic second half of the year. Just getting beaten on the outside here, unfortunately. There's, I don't know, not a lot of, I don't know. And every time I ran to some place, the ball would go the opposite direction, which is unfortunate. But still trying to work again to get myself into the game. But I was just really focusing on playing my role as much as I could. And very happy that we're kicking goals and up and about that. Like, if the team's doing well, then I'm happy. So, and that's something as well, like I said before about finals footy, it's really important that you put your own ego aside and you focus on what's best for the team. Had a few repeat stoppages down this end, and even just getting a hand in every now and then could make such a big difference. Like, you might not get a stat for it. It's the same with like pressure. You don't get stats for pressure, but if you can just get a hand in every now and then, you will make a pretty big difference to the outcome of the game. Like just a tap or a tackle. It doesn't have to be anything massive. It just has to be a little bit of an impact onto the game. Because and making sure that you find a man as well with all of these stoppages. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. I don't know, like just being alone. You have to make sure that you're around it, and trying to get in with tackles and a bit more aggression throughout the game, because I don't know, probably haven't laid any massive tackles yet. Standard, just getting pushed around, and again, find a man and make sure that you're on them. That's the best way to start at a stoppage. Willow Dwyer played a fantastic game as well, that number 2. He played so well. I had a lot of mates actually message me and say how fantastic he played. I said that number 2, Willow Dwyer, has been fantastic. So he's been great. And like I said, trying to kind of go with Franks a little bit, because he just knows how to find the ball. Probably lucky that he didn't get it here, because I did just probably stop thinking for a second about where I was going to go. But yeah, just trying to go to him, and to get rid of the tag, he was just trying to start on someone else, I guess. But yeah, again, Willow Dwyer just working really, really hard through there. He just played really well. Again, gets it again. He's had a really good second half of the year as well, like super second half of the year. It's been a pleasure playing with him. Will Spence goes inside here, which is good. And again, yeah, just trying to stay with Franks while I can. Willow loves it. No, he doesn't. Misses it, unfortunately. After I just gave him a wrap as well. But again, trying to stay with Franks. It does end up getting it, but then someone else does. So it's a bit difficult with that. Sometimes you go with someone and try and maybe you become too focused on what they're trying to do, which can be difficult. Our tackling pressure was pretty elite, I thought. I thought it was really, really good. People are always just looking to shove me out of the way, which it gets a bit frustrating, but I don't know. It's all right in the end. That's footy. So yeah, I still haven't had much of an impact on the game. I've had a little bit of the ball, but we're like right in it. Willow goes bang, kicks the goal, and yeah, we're super happy about that. The boys are up and about, which is really, really good. And we've come back here in the second quarter, and we're ready to go for the second half. So the first half, they got pretty much an 8-goal head start, which is unfortunate. Willow Dwyer goes bang and kicks a goal at the start of the third quarter, which is really, really exciting for us. We're now within a couple of points, which is just super, and we're against the wind. So the more impact that we can have against the wind is super. But they just found the shorts a little bit better, and we've got to be better at manning that up. I think that sometimes, again, got two here, so you got to choose which one you got to go to. Sometimes if you got too many players that are dropping back, it's really difficult to. With these guys up on the hill, were crazy as well. They were pretty vocal all day, which was interesting. I went for the ball here and just didn't end up getting it, and then they actually end up getting a goal out of it, which was a little bit unfortunate, and definitely got into me there about that. Around Franks again, like I said, trying to go with him because the ball just seems to find him. So if you are struggling to find it, just go to whoever their best player is and go along with them, because you'll usually find it. I could have gone up for the mark. I should have gone up for the mark here. This Williams bloke is an absolute superstar. He played fullback and played really, really well. A couple of good highlights for him here. He was playing on freeze, and it's good because freeze takes the best. Look at him again. He's taking 3 intercept marks just there. And, mate, he's a gun. So, definitely very... I'm trying to get... Our bench and stuff is so vocal. I'm just trying to get them to shush a little bit, because they're a bit too vocal about some things. I was like, guys, come on, let's just chill out a little bit. They end up kicking one here, which is not good, and that was my fault. I'm in the middle, and I should have been closer to Brock Aston there, number 10. So that was unfortunate. Trying to get myself into the game with tackling, but just not really making a massive impact with that either. EJ, mate, this bloke is a genuine superstar. He is just kicking goal after goal, and in these big games, it's massive for him to be doing that. I think he ends up kicking 4, which is just absolutely incredible. He's a genuine superstar of our team. He's a freak. Temp's coming off here, absolute gun. Michael Bussey from 50. Come on, get in there. Unfortunately, doesn't make the distance. But again, just making sure that you're on someone on the outside if you can be. EJ kicks one of the best goals I've ever seen here. Unfortunately, Mole didn't get it on the camera, but that was an incredible goal. So I was definitely up and about for that. Like I said, he's a superstar, mate. He's playing so well, such good footy, and we're definitely up and about. Oh, mate, I'm just smiling. I've had zero impact really on the game so far. Haven't had a lot of the ball. Haven't done a lot. Haven't kicked a goal or anything. So I guess in these games, it's really important just to tell yourself, keep playing your role. Keep on, staying next to someone and having an impact on the game, because it's not always going to be down to, how many touches or, how many goals that you kick. It's a lot of the time down to just having an impact, playing your role, because that can be more important. Almost gave away 50 here. Bro, like, I couldn't even mark the ball. Like, I've dropped this. It's not like it was an easy mark, but, like, I've dropped that, which is unfortunate. And we end up going forward from it, but we end up getting it out anyway. But, like I said, just silly mistakes, which you can't have in finals, which are really, really important. A few tackles here at the end of the third, and they're definitely up against us. That 31 was all over me all day. He kept trying to, like, whack me off the ball, which was a bit frustrating. But anyway, yeah, a couple of stoppages here, but not really, like, having a massive impact really on the game. I'm kind of struggling a little bit, but I'm just kind of smiling it off a little bit. So they're up at third, three-quarter time. Again, frustrating, but they're just getting it done. We've got to come back, and we're with the wind in the last, so that's all we've got to do. We've just got to stay on top in the mind as well, stay on top. And I'm playing on the wing for the last quarter, trying to get myself through into the game and get a good clearance here, which is good. But, like, I could have driven my legs there or done something. Good spread from the contest, which is good. I'm really struggling as well by this stage with my hamstring, which is a bit frustrating. I'm not making any excuses for how I've played, but my hammy is pretty tight. Didn't really say too much to anyone about it being tight, but I just give the ball, like, couldn't hold on to it here and give it away. And we're kind of pushing, they're pushing as well. Like, it felt like every time that we got close, I've just, like, lost the ball here, and they go and kick the goal. And, like, bro, here, could have given it out, and I've dropped it and got caught in the ball. Bro, I'm having an absolute, like, by this stage, I'm just, like, far out. I'm having a nightmare. Like, it's so bad. I'm playing so poorly. I was full forward for probably the last 20 minutes of the last quarter. The ball just wasn't really, like, coming anywhere near me. And every time it did, I'd bugger it up. So, look, at the end of the day, Redlands get the win. Unfortunately, they were the better team on the day. I didn't have a great game. The first person to admit that. I hold myself to a really high standard. I definitely did not meet that standard during this game. Really, really unfortunate, but I'm really, really happy for Redlands. They were really, really nice after the game. Very kind, very friendly. The supporters were all very friendly. Thanks to everyone that came out. And I guess this pushes me to have a really good pre-season. And unfortunately, didn't go the way that I wanted it to go. And felt like I definitely played my worst game for the year, if not probably the worst game that I've ever played. Which is difficult, but, like, it just goes to show that you've just got to keep working hard, and no matter how good you might think you are, there's always plenty of work to do. So something that I'll be doing is working really hard in the pre-season and just keeping myself honest and staying humble. But yeah, nice work. G'day everyone. A little bit of a disappointing end to the vlogs, obviously getting knocked out in the finals. At the start of the year I did set out hopefully for, as you all do, hopefully to win the grand final, but unfortunately didn't get the chockies this year, unfortunately. Didn't play the way that I wanted to, obviously, in the final game, but at the end of the day, it's done now. You can't really do too much about it. Really unfortunate that it didn't go the way that we all wanted it to. And obviously, I just wanted to say as well, thank you to everyone that's tuned in and watched or come to the game firstly, and then, tuned in and watched the game as well, and tuned into all the vlogs and everything. Your kind of ongoing and endless support has been so amazing. I guess at the start of the year, I had no plans to kind of do YouTube sort of stuff, and it's gone absolutely crazy really in the throughout the year. The vlogs have been doing incredibly. They've been really engaging. You guys have been really engaged with it. You guys have been commenting, liking, sharing it, always talking to me, saying how much you really enjoy the vlogs and how much you've enjoyed the you know, the education around football, which has been super humbling for me to have people come up to me and say that sort of stuff. So keep engaging with it. Where to from now? I'm not sure who I'm going to be playing with next year in the winter, but I will be going up and playing in the Northern Territory again in the summer. So that starts about October, so you might have to wait for a few Mondays as the vlogs won't be out, but they will be out very, very soon. Again, throughout the summer, I'll take you through all of that, which will be really interesting. But yeah, like I said, it means the world to me that you guys have been engaging with the content and really, really enjoying it. So if you have any ideas for future content and that sort of stuff, let me know. I've obviously got a lot of content coming with the 9 to 5 boys and the Shepmates boys and Kados and that sort of stuff in the near future. So it's yeah, it's been a pretty wild ride, I guess, with everything that's been going on this year. I've had a great time, and I couldn't do it without you guys. So it means the world. Keep smashing through your pre-season and stuff. We'll be doing pre-season programs, so if you go check out the website, we'll be releasing a pre-season program that everyone can jump on and join in with. We have a few AFL players working through with that as well. So join the movement, have a sick pre-season. I know I will be working really, really hard throughout the pre-season, because any time that you play, it's kind of good to actually finishing on a bit of a sad note and not quite getting the chocolates in the end, because it means that you still have a lot of work to do. So I'll definitely be working hard throughout the pre-season, as I always do. Plenty of running, plenty of gym sessions, which I'll keep you guys updated with. Definitely will bring a lot of content on that. But yeah, make sure you guys have a massive pre-season. If you don't get on a prime training program, then do your own program and make sure you work really, really hard with your nutrition, your training, your mindset, all that sort of stuff. Keep practicing all that. I appreciate it. I love you guys all so much. It means the world to me what you guys have built and what we've all built in the last year. So hopefully we can keep building on it and keep, I guess, getting people to join the Prime Army. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Sorry it didn't go there the way we all wanted it to in the end, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the ride, enjoyed the journey, and hopefully some of you guys out there did win the flag this year. So good stuff, and have a sick pre-season.